I mean, it might be an ugly baby girl. You don't know.
Bruh.
Like your son's
Already insulting it.
But you know what this means, right?
You can't assume. I'm just saying.
So Lair, male, unhatched egg that's going to be born soon, female.
Oh
No.
Oh, no.
Dragon
Draco.
shipping? Maybe.
Oh no.
No, Draco.
If the funny thing is, you have someone that knows how to breed dragons.
You stay the fuck away from my kid.
You know what, Draco? Because of
They
that,
are people, not pets.
you know, Draco, just because of that,
Well, something happened.
it shouldn't go through. Maybe.
Just give it a second.
So it became a Drake.
Oh, hey!
A
I
rapper?
just saw it go through.
A singer?
No.
Hmm.
But thank
Because
you
of that,
for
you get
the
my
resub.
resub.
So I should
Hey.
ship more things. Good to know.
I guess that was that on mine. Okay.
I saw the warehouse being.
Pretty good. It's pretty good.
I have to let the cat out because he decided to trap himself in this room.
Oh,
So
jeez.
give me a moment.
No worries.
Out of the bag or?
A literal cat.
Dang, I've got all these things open, but oh, now it finally updated.
It's just destined.
And it's still a 1.
Yep. Okay, why is this? Roll20 is acting up on my end, so I hate that I have to do this, but I'm probably gonna have to refresh it and lose all my damn pages
Rico.
I got.
How could you do that to us?
Let me just roll a couple things.
Look, it's not my fault.
It's
I
fine for
blame
me.
Roll20.
Hmm.
I mean, it's fine for me. It's probably slow for you guys.
That's a nice 16 right there.
Mm-hmm.
Is this slow for me?
Nice crisp 16.
Whee! So that works.
Oh shoot, I don't need that up anymore.
Coffee chocolate.
Ooh, nat 20.
I wasted it.
You sure did.
Yep.
Ah, I see.
Well, when you get.
All
Look at
right.
that symmetry. 5 and 8, 8 and 5.
Nice.
It's the Steve.
I mean, all these rolls
It's a
going on that I
palindrome or
just
whatever.
can't see. Okay.
God cannot see our exploits. Purge the world.
In that case, let me roll a bunch of dice.
Mm.
Oh no! It's fine, I left, and I'm coming back in.
Yeah.
What's like the
Hide the
maximum let you
evidence.
do?
Quick,
the
hide
max?
the evidence.
You do like something ridiculous like this?
I mean, you
No,
are
you
aware I
get
can see it on the
99.
other screen, right?
It's gonna take
99.
a while to load.
Sweet, I'm gonna break it.
Destroy roll 20.
Oh no! Yeah, it's broken.
There we go. Now it's
Told
working
you.
for me.
I'm
I'm
so
not
sorry.
What did
Oh
I?
my-
That's
you
not
did
what-
it.
there we go.
I can't believe
did
you
it.
all broke Roll20. Why would you do this?
There's a lot of 10s and 1s in this.
Jesus Christ. You'll love to see it.
Look
Did
at the
someone out do
chat
that?
box.
The text box is so. How dare you? 1,000? Insane.
I can make it
Insane.
even large. I can make it even larger, but I'm not
God
going
damn.
to.
Just don't.
Yeah.
Just don't.
My
Roll 20.
God,
Believe
We're,
you've done this.
we are pushing our luck with roll 20. It's gonna
Yeah,
break.
for real. I can't believe you've done this.
20's a bitch like that.
I was tempted to do something, but
Basic
I fought it.
bitch.
Oh my god.
You sound like fucking Goofy.
Why does it sound so familiar? Like that's
Basic
from a,
bitch.
that's from a
Basic
video.
bitch.
Okay,
He's going to my
there we go.
How many rolls is that?
Too many.
1,000. Oh,
At least
beautiful.
10. At least 10.
At least 10.
There's at least 10 in there.
Yeah, definitely at least 10.
What happened?
You see what happened was.
You walked up to me?
Basic bitch.
Why is it getting even larger?
No.
Wait, what?
49,000. That's a heck of a roll.
10.
10,000. Damn it.
10,000 to 100?
You did it before I could. Damn it.
It's
Jesus.
over 9,000.
You're not wrong.
The alien wants to destroy the universe.
Oh my god.
Oh, well,
Do it.
that didn't work the way I wanted to. Boo.
I think you found the cat.
I think
This
I
is
was
like,
supposed to
nope.
be one thing. Damn.
Yeah, I think you put too much space.
Mm. I've started something terrible.
You sure did.
D.
Are you sure about that?
There we go.
Yes.
Yes.
There it
Yes.
is.
Why is that even a
Oh
question?
my god.
There's a
Oh,
couple
that's
of
mine.
hundreds in there.
Oh, it.
God
Oh
damn
no. Animation just loaded. Oh no.
Oh god. I can't scroll up.
Oh no.
it. What are we doing?
Wait, we got the highest number. We got the highest number.
This is the stream now.
50,000.
Welcome to the insane dice rolling stream, everyone. Thank you for being here.
And chat cannot see a dang thing.
Nah, they can't. They
Nope.
have no idea the horrors that are unfolding beyond the screen.
Hey
Oh,
guys, let's see how
yeah.
many D100 we can roll. Like and subscribe.
Yeah.
Andrew got higher than I did.
Get in the comments.
Let's see. Let's try this roll.
Is the camera on?
Oh,
Hello?
I think it nerfs the amount of zeros I can add.
That's why I went straight nines.
Mhm.
Like, that's a very low
1,000
score.
D100s until we get 1,100s.
Oh
How
my
many
God.
zeros did I add in that?
Leave a comment.
I don't know.
Do you want to see more
1,
dice
2,
roll?
3,
Too bad.
6, 7,
Yeah, sure it is. Flip a coin. You need to flip 50 coins and then 50 more coins. 50, 50.
This is supposed to be a trillion rolls. It's not a trillion rolls.
Oh, that works.
Why is there 2,000? 2,000?
I rolled a
Nah.
D1000.
D1000 is one of those like fake dice that they have in the TV shows.
Yeah.
Wait, I'm completely real.
Nice.
I like how it's a bunch of nines.
Yes.
Aha.
I should not
1d69.
be drinking water.
I rolled a D a million.
Hell yeah. It's a lot of D's, dude.
I'm just
More
trying
like
to imagine
D.
structurally how that dice looks.
Damn straight. High five.
Very
Would
nice.
it be damn straight at that
My wife.
point? With that many D's?
What's that? D's nuts?
Ah, there it is.
Very nice.
Very nice.
Alright.
God, there's too much.
Well, you know,
Want me?
with that.
Chad, if you want to
I
leave,
mean-
I don't blame you. Just go.
Day.
No, don't go.
Garbage day.
We haven't even started. But, you know, there is one pun, so I might as well read that off while I'm here. And I have the book
Damn
open.
it.
You know, my wife saw
Any-
an ant pick up a leaf 5 times its weight and said, "Can you imagine being that strong?" So I picked up the leaf and said, "Yes."
Nice.
You have to find die related ones.
Oh, garbage day.
Well, I'm gonna have to search for that.
Stream.
It needs to be.
I got one. Where did the human put the roof
Where?
on the house?
I mean, yeah.
Boo.
What do you call a cow with 2 legs? Lean beef.
Hey.
I don't know why my mind just went straight ground beef.
Well,
Also
hold
that.
on. Hold up. If
Full
the
of no
cow
legs.
if the cow has no legs, then it's
Mhm.
ground beef. That's the next pun
Hell
in the book.
Yep.
I heard that
Hell yeah.
so many times.
I wonder if Blurb has a garbage day thing. It better.
So, you know, I think it's about time we get started.
Damn, they absolutely do.
Where is... Let's
Why
see.
can't I hear freaking Chrome? What did I do? Did I like nerf its volume or something?
I don't know. What did you do?
What's happening? I don't know.
Too many dice.
Apparently, I broke it.
Yeah, the dice
Open
broke
volume
Chrome.
mixer. It's what's happening? Why can't I hear this?
I don't know.
Hopefully, Check can hear all of us pretty well.
I mean, I can hear you. And-
Oh,
Da
it's
ba
because
da da
oh, I
da.
see what's happening. I see.
Da
What's
ba
happening.
dee da da ba.
Yep.
You
Da
make
ba
sure
da
we're on the
da.
right computer this time, Draco.
Oh my god.
Yes.
The same dog every day.
OBS is recording all of you, it seems. But you know, I think it's time for someone to do the recap. And I already have inspiration, so you can't push it on me.
Okay.
You all
I'll
have
do it.
Actually, that's right. Go for it.
I was gonna say because I used mine to save
But
myself.
I actually
from
used mine last
session.
time too.
I did. I advised too.
Yeah, but the dice didn't like you.
Yeah.
I know.
Welcome to my life.
I'm sorry. I'll give you a hug, but time for the recap. So we continued our exploration of the Fire Island on the Lizard Folks fortress. So we took just a quick moment to breathe, not too long. Artavius and Tarla explored a little bit and found a Jockin. Jonkin? Is that what they're called?
Jonkin.
Jockin
Yes.
by the name of... Let me review my notes. Steros. And he said that he would agree to help us, help fix the Antikythera device if we go to the island of Thames to save his father. So we saw no issue in that, so we agreed to help him. But first we had to continue trying to find the dragon egg. After one more little bout against some straggling lizard folk, we found the egg inside of a cave that was being guarded by some salamanders. We gave Andros as much help that we can. He blinded the ever-loving shit out of the salamanders and their babies. He ran in, was able to get the egg out. We defeated said salamanders, and we were able to return back safely.
We made orphans
You did make orphans.
again.
We never checked to make sure that they were dead.
I mean, it's fine.
They weren't moving.
Yeah, I'm sure
They-
those
they
fire
were just
snakes
sleeping.
don't grow up and become vengeful or anything.
It'll be fine. They were blind the whole time.
It's true, they were blind.
They didn't see shit. They don't know.
But they could smell.
Yep. Oh yeah, and while exploring the last bit of the lizard folk fortress, Andros stumbled upon an old cyclops who tried to challenge him to an arm wrestling contest, but Andros was smart and decided not to. And we just returned some prisoners back to I forgot the name of the lizard folk that we did help, but we helped them out. We turned back to the ship, and we decided to sail back to Mytros to pick up the Lady of Coin. But during the night, Lutheria showed up again. It's like, oh, I'm gonna curse you guys. Tarla got mind controlled and tried to kill us all. She summoned Rocky. We had to beat Tarla's butt again. And things got pretty tense afterwards. But hopefully we could smooth things over. But now we're back in Mytros.
Alright, take your point of inspiration. And Elfret does have a point here. You made orphans, but you adopted a dragon, so it kind of levels out. I mean, there's still one orphan
No.
there, but
It's fine. Just don't worry about it.
It's fine.
But
Listen, we left the cave opening open. Tarla wanted to collapse the cave to let those orphans starve and die.
I was trying
At
to
least-
collapse the cage before we killed the fucking fire.
Well, there are other fire snakes inside the volcano itself, so you know what? Maybe they'll find camaraderie and become like, the misfit kids like in that one fairy tale.
But what if all of them were the children of those salamanders that you killed?
The Lost Boys.
What if you made a lot more orphans than you intended?
That's fine.
Then like what I said, we're just reenacting that one play. That one.
You know the
I mean,
one.
Andrew's the orphan, so that's fine. So that's,
Andrews was an orphan. He came up.
Yeah. And Andrew's just like the coolest guy ever.
Yeah. No emotional damage at all.
None.
Emotional damage!
Emotional damage. But so as you probably see, you're on a black screen. If you scroll to the right a bit more and then scroll down a little bit, you should be able to find your tokens.
Ooh, getting head?
You're at the head of Pythor's statue right now.
What's that?
You came in,
Oh yeah.
basically told them you were here to meet the Lady of Coins, and you're in front of her. Ah, so the heroes return. It's been a bit. Thought you forgot about little old me.
I'm gonna be honest, a little bit, but we're here now. And we're gonna keep up, the promise and help you get to Themis.
Alright. So, do you know which constellation to follow to get to Themis?
Unfortunately, no. I was hoping you may know
I do.
or have a clue.
If you follow the Twins constellation, that will get you to Themis. Are we going directly there, or do you have other pressing business you wish to attend to first?
Guys, do we have anything that we need to do?
I mean, we
bel-
know what constellation the island yonder's under, so we can figure that out, or just find it by mistake. Let's just go to the ones that we know of so far.
I think I remember someone saying they were curious about the constellation the Geigen, but I don't remember if I made that up or if someone else did say that or not.
No, that was me.
Okay, I thought so. So you could also see where that goes first if you want to do that. Or you could just, go where you know now, which is the Isle of Themis following the Twins. The choice is yours. Plus, there's all these other cool constellations you could follow, too.
That is true.
The Heart.
And anyone want to do anything, or should we just forge ahead with what we know?
Let's go to the island we know to know what they are first.
I second that.
Alright.
Octavius, Andros, Alu, do you have any thoughts? Asking if you have any suggestions or thoughts on where you would want to go, or
Just so everyone is on the same page of the places you can go, so everyone can make an informed decision here.
Right.
The constellations that you could follow are the Geigen, the Prisoner, which you've already been to Fire Island, which is where the Prisoner leads to, so that one we can cancel out. There's the Heart, the Trickster, which we know leads to Chimera Island. If you wanted to fight a Chimera, maybe get the bounty on that Chimera, and / or loot its treasure hold that it may or may not have. There's the Bard, the Warrior, the Centaur leads to Scorpion Island, the Queen, the Twins to go to the Isle of Themis, or the Ant. And those are the current constellations that you can follow with the Antikythera in its current state.
Just a pitch, Kaya, don't you need money for Dragon Baby?
I do.
We could do the Chimera thing and like get the bounty if you wanted to.
I think we could take the Chimera.
Yeah, be fine.
I will feed it.
Oh boy.
It's probably very hungry.
It eats people.
We are the food.
I will feed it.
Maybe to each elephant people. What?
I mean, that is a lot of meat, but I would rather not feed Alu to
Hey,
any.
pal.
Are you calling her fat or what?
Hey, hey, pal. We're half. I'm half. You're half lion, right? So.
Yeah.
Did that
We're practically brothers.
Yeah.
So just die for me.
Question: did any of you guys get paid back by Thud?
No.
Thud is supposed to pay us. Who is this Thud you speak of?
Don't worry about it.
It's a very long story.
He owes me 300 gold.
Oh my god.
Wait, that is correct though, right?
What?
Is like when I start, like before I added the stuff for today's session, according to what Kaya said, it's like add 80 and then add another 200.
Something like
Right. Okay.
So, how much
So
is
Chimera?
how much is the breastplate? Because that's
I mean-
how much he owes me.
400. So, do you guys want to hunt a Chimera?
Be fun.
How much gold did you need?
2,000?
Yeah.
How much you have right now?
I have 3,000.
That's what, 5 for the bond? Or like use like a rare item or something?
Yeah.
Magic item. Rare magic
So you
item.
need 2,000
Yeah.
more gold.
Yeah. I
Let's
mean,
do
we
the,
have this. We have this bag of gems, but we can always just hunt a Chimera.
It'd be fun.
I
Can I get a
mean,
little loot?
Plus, I can make a bunch of shit with that.
Yeah.
I can give you 1,000 gold. So you only need like 1,000 left.
Watch
And
the
the back-
Chimera only.
I kinda wanna
Watch
fight
the
a Chimera.
Chimera.
Let's do it.
I feel like the Chimera is only hungry, so I will feed it.
Oh, I'll feed it something, alright.
Eat, child, eat.
I mean,
I don't really know he's on.
Chimera would have other treasure amongst with it, so maybe there's something in there that we can use for the bond.
I mean,
Maybe.
we could definitely
No.
guard it too to
Well.
get something.
Alright,
Fuck
let's go
it.
to Chimera.
Yep.
Plus 3 heads or something. I mean,
Yeah.
Alek could shove one of those heads in the shield.
Ooh, I'll tell you where to shove ahead.
Oh my.
Yeah.
Then let's go hunt a Chimera.
Let's do it.
Alright. So I will bring you to the Ultros because we've got a few days travel. Oh, and I need to set the music properly. And you are currently in the Cerulean Gulf. So let's go through the first couple days, because I assume every time you get on the ship you're going to do it so you travel the fastest you can, because it'd be silly to not do that.
Yep.
Mhm. We would never be silly, Draco.
You guys silly? Pff, nah.
Never.
Actually, you know what? I'm going to take you to the world map because it's just easier to move the token around. Unless you have something you want to do on the ship, then I'll move you to the ship proper.
Classic Thud joke. We need to go to the letters, guys.
Just while I'm on the boat, I'm just gonna work on my projects.
We go to this monster right here. Feed it, eat it.
It's true, you could go to that monster. I mean, I could move the token there, but there's nothing there at the moment. That's just an artistic render, but you could, technically. But let me...
Way to break my illusion.
I know. I ruined your immersion. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, I know. Yep.
Okay, so let's talk about the Trickster. As Kira does when you go to a new constellation, she's going to read you the story. See those stars that are in the shape of a flower? That's the constellation of the Trickster. There was once a nobleman who took great pride in the vast rose gardens that bloomed on his estate. Eventually, these roses attracted the attention of the great trickster goddess, whose name has been forgotten. The goddess admired the nobleman's beautiful flowers, but she mocked his boasts. It was his servants who deserved the credit, for they tended his gardens. So the nobleman made the goddess a wager. If he could grow a field of red roses without the aid of his servants, then she must agree to marry him. She agreed, and for a year, the nobleman tended to a plot in his garden, with his own 2 hands, planting the seeds, cultivating the soil, and watering and weeding every day. It was humbling, back-breaking work for the vain nobleman, but the seeds eventually took root and grew. But when the bushes finally flowered, the petals were not red, but white. The goddess had switched the seeds to teach the braggart a lesson. Now, let me find...
Cool.
That's what I
Tarla will cross her arms and glare at Kaya.
Wait, why me?
Not you, the other one.
Kira.
This.
Kira, yeah. Damn it. Kira, yeah.
They're
We're
very
back
similar
around.
names. I don't blame you for getting them mixed
Keep
up.
confusing us.
She will
Karen
cross
Brandon
her
did
arms-
it to us.
she will cross her arms and glare at Kira.
He looks at you. What? Wasn't me. Was a trickster goddess before me? I mean, there were other gods here before us.
What?
So what happened to the one before you?
Oh, I don't know. There's no real record of that, unfortunately.
Uh-huh.
Well, I don't need to take this. She walks away. Just, you know,
Keep asking questions, I'll put you down the middle.
Press theta to doubt.
damn. All y'all just judging just because she happens to be a trickster goddess now. It has to be her. That's
I
profiling.
didn't judge anything.
I didn't say
I-
shit.
A useless god.
I was literally just asking, do you know what happened to the one before you?
Would Tara
That was-
know about the gods before her? Because Tara was around that time.
So, it's actually even before your time that these gods were around. And, like, there's very passing information about them, because the Titans are obviously the gods that were here first. And you know that there may have been siblings to Sidon and Luthera, but there's very little information about them. Either Sidon and Luthera have actively done something to try and ensure that no one remembers them, or that information has been lost. It is possible that maybe on the island of Yonder there might be information there, because the Isle of Yonder used to be, and you would probably remember this, the Isle of Yonder used to be a settlement of Gigans.
Was it over yonder?
It was, in fact.
Wow.
And I'm looking for
I
very...
think I know where that island is now.
Yeah, he said it's over yonder.
Yeah. He's right. When he's right, he's right. But, that reminds me, I should take down the time for all of the time clocks. Because this is the first day passing by, unless anyone had anything they wanted to do on this day.
I just want to work on my project.
Alright.
Tara will be training with Pythor.
Okay.
I will be taking everyone's clothes and armor to repair it.
Alright.
Don't touch
And
mine.
Andrew only has one pair of clothes.
Like, it's literally just like, oh, if you have like a tear in something, I can just use mending.
Let's see
Shit.
what we got. Yeah.
Everyone
Oh, I
can
can also help you with the mending.
Not enough.
Alright, Alek. Then let's
I've-
fix people's clothes.
I promise you there will not be food everywhere.
You just...
I mean, no promise. I mean, anything can happen, really.
I love that. You're just casting Mending, and suddenly a mountain of food and water plummets all over everyone's clothes. I'm
And
helping.
you just watch Taro just walk by, press the digitation, and keep walking.
You just use the frigging spawn command on top of all of the clothes. But, day one... Actually, you know what? I should probably roll that to be sure. Let's see. It's... Okay. Alright. Day one goes without a hitch. However, as day two rolls by...
I'm not.
Well, let me
Oh,
start
shit.
from the beginning.
Not again!
The music, so abrupt.
Go away.
Storm clouds suddenly gather above your ship. Lightning flashes overhead, followed by booming thunder. The thunder becomes a voice, the voice of Sidon.
That
Heed
bitch.
my warning, mortals! Your quest is doomed. Your weapons will fail you. Your gods will perish, and your ship will shatter upon the rocks. Your cities will drown, and your names will be forgotten. You seek to challenge the Titans, but there is no power that can stand against the Lord of Storms! Lightning flashes across the sky to emphasize his statement a dozen times. Wind turns to howling gales. The sky darkens until it seems like night has fallen. He summoned a very powerful storm to try and capsize your ship. So,
Are you hungry?
Yeah,
was
that
all the
guy
time.
likes to talk, huh?
you're met with silence from the sky. Well, I say silence, there's thunder and lightning
I
still.
was about to say.
That guy just really likes to hear himself talk.
So,
Yeah.
Grandpa?
What a bitch.
who's driving the
Listen,
ship
listen,
right
listen.
now?
Why don't you eat something and then go off and do whatever you do? Then you'll be
kill us?
happier.
Alu is
I
the
mean,
mom friend. Hey, look, you just need a snack. He just needs a snack and he'll be chill.
No, you
So,
wouldn't.
Taro looked at to kind of take the wheel. And,
Alright, yeah, let the lead seaman do it.
and,
Now's not the time, Octavius.
and then she is going to use control weather.
Alright. Okay, so, May, you're just gonna totally wreck the whole event. I mean, I expected that because you have it at your disposal.
Yeah.
Fuck that guy.
And as she uses the spell, she said, "And this is the power of the woman that fucked your daughter." And then she used control weather.
Damn.
What
I mean, Tarla isn't wrong, but damn. Call her dad out like that in the middle of it all.
the... Jesus Christ.
You know, I'm surprised he didn't just, summon
Smite.
the storm again.
It lasts for 10 minutes.
Yeah. And he could just, I'm pretty sure the God Storm could just do that. Like,
Like, I feel like doing it again. It's weird.
I mean, like,
Yeah, right?
Never
Like
mind.
Tarla-
Counterspell?
Never mind. It lasts up to 8 hours. My bad. I was looking at the wrong thing.
okay.
Casting time 10 minutes. Hell yeah.
So, like, I'll read this out. So this particular event is different from the storm encounter. This is like a scripted event where Sidon tries to capsize you, and it gives me rules. Like, you can, whoever's driving the ship needs to do survival checks, and it's like a 5-hour storm. But it also mentions there are alternate ways to avoid being sunk. You can sacrifice something to Sidon, or you could use the control weather spell to just make it go away. It is listed right there. turn it off. Easy.
No.
Fuck you, mortals. I'm gonna beat your ass. No, you're not. Damn it!
Shine on. Fuck that guy.
Sorry, I can only imagine, like, once the spell's going off and, like, the storm's clearing, all of us are just standing next to each other, all just flipping out the sky.
Yeah.
Just like, fuck you.
Womp, 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 womp.
I would say something, but I'm not gonna go that far.
Oh boy.
Ah, yes. Alright, so now 2 days have passed. Let me find... Where is it? Hey, seriously, where is it? Let's see. Fates... Exiles... Wonder... Huh.
Alright. Alu, do you have your spells prepped just in case, because we're going to be going into a fight?
I will give food.
Exactly.
Like, no offense, Alu, but do you know anything besides food-related spells?
Oh, I had soda go up my nose.
I can find traps.
Hold up. Alu, can you... Like,
Do you have
do you know
any
how
options
to use
for
this
this
spell?
Which spell?
I think you may know how to use this one. You just harness divine power and you could shoot it like a laser beam.
I have not prepared that.
Right? For flavor, I'll be showing Alu, okay, this is how you would use Guiding Bolt, since Tarla got rid of the storm, so we have the rest of the day.
Yeah.
So you have a long range option. That's pretty good if you can land it.
That's weird. You don't have it laid out? Or am I just passing by it? I am going to go out then in just to confirm that I am not missing it in my list. Because I was pretty sure that Chimera Island had a map. If not, we're doing a lot of this in Theater of the Mind.
Of course, that Trickster Islands does not have an actual map.
It's trying to trick me even now. I guess not, huh? Alright, well, then, if that's the case,
Do the battle map.
let me get the song for this specific island, because I know I at least have one for that. Fates, exiles,
Did I give Sidon any food? I feel like he's starving.
He'll be fine.
Did you get your head moved a little?
I slapped the back of Tarla's head.
What?
No.
Question.
No.
Huh, I guess I don't.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I'm not trying to be me. It's actually a
Yes.
serious question.
Stop. Stop it.
Now I'm picturing Kaya with like a spray bottle spritzing Tarl in the face. No!
I'm just bapping her on the back of the head with the staff, with my staff.
I guess
To be honest, Alu, if you gave Sidon any kind of food, he may see that as an offering or blessing, which would in turn make him stronger. So this is the one person you don't feed.
Are you sure?
So
I try to put my hand on your shoulder, without a doubt in my mind.
I think this guy is only hangry. He needs some food. He needs to toughen up.
I mean, he does look a little skinny, but you know what? If he calms down enough for a civil conversation, maybe we can you can give him something to eat. But not when he's yelling at us and trying to sink the ship.
Didn't last time he threw thunderbolts at us?
He did.
Yeah, shot Andros. How's that scar healing up, though, buddy?
He's kind of just looking down and working on his project.
Yeah, we know it's a shocking experience.
Bap you on the head again.
It's
I'm just having way too much fun with this stick.
Your ship.
popping in the dark. Damn, I'm gonna bop you with my scythe.
You see, now that's violence. This bunk is not.
Your ship approaches a curved island that wraps around a wide blue lagoon. A small craggy mountain marks the island's high point. Despite the lagoon's calm waters, a number of abandoned ships dot the shore. Most are intact. Some have obviously begun to succumb to age and rot. No other signs of civilization can be seen within the natural harbor of the lagoon. Only the husks. Suddenly, a winged monstrosity appears above the island, flying in the direction of your ship. The creature appears to have 3 ferocious-looking heads, each of which is entirely different from the other. So...
The only image I have is the one where there's like the 2 regular heads and then the 1 goofy one. You
Which
know
one's-
the meme?
Oh, the dragon?
Yeah, that one.
Which one's the goofy head?
The
We gotta know what kind of we gotta know what kind of heads these are.
The lion head, that's the goofy one.
Give me just a
Not the
second, I'm
goat.
setting up the map.
Or is the goat the most bloodthirsty one?
That would be the most bloodthirsty one. It's the goat anyway.
The dragon head's just vibing.
Does it have one like really dumb head, like "Be strong for Mother Clarence"?
We're trying to figure out which head that would be.
Be strong for Mother.
Shit, real.
Okay, so cancel that out.
That's the meme I'm thinking of.
Chimera.
Yes.
H. For some reason, I didn't have a token for it, so I'm just really quickly setting that up. There we go. Perfect. And now... Whoop! Obviously, you can probably figure out, find yourself on the map. I need to put everyone on the map because you're all above deck.
Except for me. Do.
Andros.
Token. Layer. Token. Layer.
Can anyone?
And Kaya, you would be driving the ship, so I will put you over by the helm.
Oh, this is an interesting looking one.
It's 50.
You have dragon, lion, and like goat? Or is it a ram?
That is a ram. Pretty sure.
So the dirty one is goat.
Plot twist, it's the dragon.
Rel, you can roll. advantage for initiative.
I did.
You did?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, it auto rolls. It auto rolls in this
Oh.
formula.
Yep.
Nice.
I did it that way. I know computers.
Damn straight.
I internet.
Damn straight. Damn Skippy.
Okay.
Damn skipping.
Do.
I have the same initiative as the other guy.
The other guy goes first because you got a -2 in yours.
Descend. Yeah, you got it to a -2. Never mind. So yeah, he would go first. All right. So Tarla, you're up first. The Chimera is coming in. Although, would this count as a... Nah, you'd see it coming. You'd be able to prepare. Tarla, it's your move first.
Okay. This is this.
You probably want to adjust the map on stream, Draco.
Ah, I would, yes.
Who is this?
Who is who?
DS.
That's
Where I'm
part of your
paying?
crew.
They're cool. Cool token.
Now that you pointed them out, they're going to be the first one to die.
Yeah, I know, right?
The crew, no!
Draco, did you grab Solaire for me?
That is a good point. He is here. I just haven't put him on the right layer yet.
Yeah, it's my
little
buddy.
There he is.
Here's my buddy.
But yeah, I didn't roll how long it's going to take for your egg to hatch without you doing anything here. What was it, 2d6s?
It's been a while.
It's been a
Yeah.
while.
And it's been like 4 days already.
Yeah, but
It's been 1 week since you looked at me.
what did I roll? Was it 2d6s for Solaire before you did the bond?
I could not tell you.
Damn it. I'm gonna have to look it up.
Online.
You could
Could
probably
not and would not.
you could probably do it after the fight.
That's true. It just suddenly occurred to me now.
That the egg may already have hatched.
Oh no.
I mean, depending on how long it would have been.
My baby.
So, I am going
Today.
to hold my action until it gets 30 feet within me to cast a spell.
Okay. Damn it. Okay, I found it. Dragon Lords. Dragon Eggs. Here it is. 3d6. Okay, so that's easy enough to do. So it would have been 10 days minus the 4 days, so 6 more days unless you do the oath. Alright, but more importantly, Octavius, it's your turn. Chimera's still rolling up.
Oh boy. Okay, so I'm not close
No, you are not.
at all. I don't know what the fuck I can do other than just, like, guess move forward.
You could.
I could indeed. Yeah. Alright, so I guess I can just go take a dash and move 60 feet, I guess.
You could do that.
I mean, I don't know what else to do, so. Or do I just wait for the bitch to come here? Why don't I move up a little and then like here-ish, and then just hold a defensive act, hold an attack action or something
You could do
in case
that.
it comes upon us, just to make sure. I'll move here, and then hold a attack action in case it comes within range.
Alright.
And I'm gonna let Solaire go behind Steros for right now. That's me.
Alright. So now it's the Chimera's turn.
Do it.
And it has a lot of fly.
Yeah.
So what it's gonna do is gonna fly up to here, and it's gonna
No?
breathe fire breath.
Not
At
the
the
person
boat
I said
from
was
here.
cool. No.
Well,
Literally called it.
The one guy.
lady, actually.
That's this one lady in particular.
Elf lady.
Look how cool he is.
Well,
Oh
see.
no, she's hot.
I know that's what I said.
using... Oh wait, actually that's a good point. She'd only hit her because the way this map is. I was hoping to get more than one person.
She was here for
You
morale.
kill her.
She was
Do
here
not kill her.
Dude, do not.
I swear to God, Draco.
They just discovered this NPC.
Yeah, I know.
Doesn't even have a name yet, but you're like,
I've
no.
known her for
I'm
10
not
seconds,
gonna
and I would
lie.
still.
Her name's Martha, I guess. I don't know.
I've known Martha for 10 seconds, and I would kill all of you before I let anything happen to her.
Now we got Octavius and Andrew's gonna fight over her.
No.
55.
No, this is Alek. This is not actually Octavius talking.
Andros would never.
Yeah.
60, and then from that point.
Octavius might white knight a little. I don't know. He's a paladin. You know.
And then, yeah, I think he is just gonna go from there. My original plan was to have him fly across and burn the ship as well. But
Big move.
I don't think he's gonna be able to hit more than her, so...
Yeah, what
Fire breath, her, and the boat. So, the
No.
boat doesn't have to make a dex save, but she certainly does.
Bye,
Oh.
pretty lady.
I
Dare
know
you.
He's about to die.
So, dex save. That is a 10. So she's going to be taking 78 fire damage.
7d8.
Yeah,
7d8s.
Not 78. That's what you heard.
God,
Yeah, I was like,
that would
oh
be
no.
much worse.
Yeah, I'm like, she's dead?
No, she's probably dead, yes. So her and the boat take 23 damage. Which, hey, guess what, is enough to kill her.
No!
Wow. Really brittle crew.
You better cast Revivify.
We have those gems.
Jesus, man.
You need to find her.
I mean, you know, if her body's still intact.
I mean, she's charred, but...
I mean, she didn't get vaporized. You didn't kill her. So,
No, you're right.
hey.
True. It's true.
Draco,
back.
how many women who
fix
have been
that.
set on fire do I have to save?
I can fix that.
We'll have to find out, I guess. But,
That's what you would have wanted.
Martha!
that would be it for the Chimera's turn for the time being.
Don't worry, it's what you would have wanted.
Actually, it was 25 feet.
name?
Mother.
It'd be 50.
Martha.
It'd be 60. Oh, yeah. And it'd be in the air a little bit, so...
Where is she? Where is she?
Let's say 15 feet in the air so it could get that cone fire breath off. But Alu, it is your turn.
Okay. I shall, how far can I move again? 20? Oh, 30. How far is that? Is that like here?
You can measure it.
There's a measure tool on the left you could use.
Ah,
There's a ruler, so you click the ruler and then click and drag it, and that's how you measure your distance.
this is as close as I can go.
You could also dash to move 60 feet, but then you're like right in the thick of it.
Oh,
Go save
How
Martha!
far-
you
How
are in range
far?
to use. You are in range to use that new spell. It has
You
dummy.
mean
It has dummy long range of 120 feet. If you just want to snipe this chimera,
oh, for guiding bolt.
Yes.
if you want to do that, but you're free to do whatever you want.
I think the Chimera is hungry.
What makes you say that?
I will move here, and then I will. How close can I? Yo, I can't get close enough. This is the closest I could go to give him food without dashing. If I dashed, that means I could get over here
You'll
with the
be right
food.
here where I'm at.
Yes, but the range for food and water is 30 feet. So the food would be right here.
In front of all the other crew members.
Go ahead, put it on top of Martha. It's even more reason to eat her.
No.
Or Martha.
Like that's her name now.
This is the worst timeline.
Hold on.
It should have been me.
Take me.
Take me instead.
Good news, I put her name on.
Oh my god.
Do I even have Revivify?
Martha, no.
I don't even have it
Dr. Fisher.
already.
Oh no.
Sorry,
Chat.
fine. We're just playing it up, but you know.
Sorry, chat.
Yeah.
Martha is dead.
I have removed curse.
No.
I don't think burning alive is a curse, Salu.
Oh
You
god.
know, it's kind of a curse, but it can't be cured.
Yeah. That's kind of permanent sometimes.
Oh, that is awful.
Curse to death.
He's just sleeping.
Its damage threshold is 20. I mean, you know, it seems like a weird moment, but I was just looking at the Ultros. Good news, it only took no, it would take 23 damage because it was just above it. So, you know, that's still healable.
Oh yeah,
Fine.
perfectly healable.
Don't worry about the ship, Draco. You killed Martha.
Yeah. Look, you know, silver
I
linings
cure
here.
wounds. I can.
No, she's very dead. She had 11 HP and I did 23 damage, which is above the
yeah.
threshold to die.
You
Yeah,
need to get a stronger crew.
I mean, there's some
They're
people that
just
are pretty
people.
strong here. These are just sailors, honestly.
Well, they need to learn the way of the fist.
Hey, have you ever read the Odyssey, like the Greek one? How many
Yes.
people
I have it.
survived in the Odyssey?
Not a lot.
Odysseus. Just Odysseus.
It's Odysseus, yes.
Yeah, it's the only one.
Funny
We
how
haven't gone
that
to
works.
the Cyclops Island yet.
You haven't.
God, then here's the Odysseus here.
Nobody. Nobody has blinded me.
Thank you.
I read.
I can send a continual flame again. Do you think that would be useful?
It breathes fire.
You know what occurred to me? You guys have ballistae you could be using. You could have some of your crew members try to arm them.
Damn it!
Now you tell us.
Oh, we need Martha.
I mean, this
Ooh,
is...
Martha's dead, man. Get
Yeah.
over it.
You're gonna have to get over Martha eventually.
You get over this woman that you just met.
Oh wait, I just realized Pythor is also on the ship right now, and he could be in initiative. I should probably roll that.
I mean, he probably.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Take those,
You have to wake
Steros.
up.
Yes, no, he was a bit drunk and hungover, but now shit's going down.
Take the
You
Steros
saw
would've
Martha
get on
die.
this.
Sorry, Lieutenant.
Gosh darn it, Python! You have one job.
Sorry, Lieutenant. Hey, focus.
Uh,
I moved forward.
All right, and is that it for now, or do you want to hold an action for it to come closer, or?
I will send a continual flame towards it.
Okay. Continual.
I don't know how far I can go, but I will send it. As far as I can go.
Let me look at continual flame. Boop.
Assassin.
Continual, remove cursed tongues, knowledge.
It-
There's continual flame. Let's see. It is a touch ranged spell.
I don't think it does damage.
Brightness of a torch looks like a regular flame, but it creates no heat, doesn't use oxygen. Yeah,
it's
it
just
doesn't
an
do
illusion.
damage.
It's just an illusion.
Let's
Maybe
look
it's afraid of fire as it breathes fire at us.
It's breathing fire. It could
Maybe
be
it will
afraid.
be confused. If we can get it to flinch, that would be good.
Oh my god. Fire! And I didn't make it!
Wait a minute. I have fire.
Ah!
We all have fire, fools.
Alright. Kaya.
Okay. Okay, am I gonna be within range? I'm gonna shout at the crew, man the ballistas, or get into cover. Cause someone has to be captain.
It's true.
Alright, I running my 30 feet. And how far away am I from this thing? 120. Okay. I want to use my Staff of Thunder Lightning to shoot it, but I'm afraid of the angle. Because it goes in the line. Will this hit Artavius? If I'm at a higher altitude.
Yeah, based on your angle, I think you would just barely miss him. He is going to be
yeah.
close. If he had
Okay.
hair, you would singe it off.
Alright. I'm gonna shout at Artavius to duck first.
Quack! Sorry, had to.
Quack. Oh, okay.
Yep. Take cover. And the Chimera needs to make a DC 17 Dex save.
Alright, how Dexy is the Chimera? Not very.
Cool.
Oh, damn.
As I pull out the staff and fire it off like a fucking railgun. So it takes 23 lightning damage.
Whew, that's toasty. Toasty.
I had to zoom out the map so much for it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh wait, you can't even see its health bar. Hang on, let me change that real quick. Bop. There we go.
Alright. And... Fuck it. Bonus action, archer form. I'm not within range, but I'm just getting ready.
Gotcha. Alright. Andros.
Yeah. I'm gonna move over here. I hit as I can.
Actually, you know what? I don't think he'd be up here.
Was that Martha? It was her birthday!
No!
Damn, killed her on her birthday.
He was 1 week from retirement.
20.
Yet somehow she was a rookie too.
Yeah, exactly.
So I'm assuming a 20 hits.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Okay.
7.
7 will not.
Yeah, 7 on the other hand, not so much.
There's only that one because he was thinking about Martha's birthday.
Yeah.
Whoops. No, not that one.
And what else could we
I
lump
will
on? She's 2 weeks.
Spend...
Oops, sorry, go ahead.
No, go on. Go ahead.
So she's 2 weeks from retirement. It's her birthday. She's a rookie. She was about to get married.
Oh, God.
What else could we
Yeah,
lump
what?
onto this?
You're out of luck, Alek.
Oh my god.
Anyway, I'm going to spend a key point to do 2 more bolts.
All right. Oh, that'll hit.
20.
And
16.
that's also going to hit.
Cool. That's me.
Right. It's Pythor's turn. Let me see.
Go kick its ass, dude.
Pythor doesn't really have much in the way of ranged abilities. So he's gonna shout, "Should I help with the ballistae?"
Sure.
Alright. So he's gonna run up over to the ballistae, and he will be one of the people firing it. Which reminds me, I should roll the bandits in, because I didn't... Or not bandits, the crew in, because I did not roll them into initiative at all. Well, that's a natural 1. That is unfortunate.
Makes sense. They're a little...
You're doing
Sure.
great, Tim.
Thanks! Oh wait, technically, since Andros has 10, the Lady of Coins and your crew would be next. So let's put them in. Does she have anything that she can do? Let's take a look at her stuff here.
Can she operate the gun?
She's got a short bow, but that has like 80-foot range, so she's gonna have to move to even get in range to do anything.
She's got 320 disadvantage.
That's true. That is 65 feet away. So, yeah, fuck it. She can hit it with the short bow.
Hell yeah.
If 16 will hit. She's got poison arrows.
Ooh,
That's
fancy.
minus 9.
It's not resistant to it, is it?
And minus...
Or immune.
Let me take a
A lot of
look
things
to
are.
be sure.
No,
Nope.
A lot of things are. Okay,
Yeah.
Great.
Minus 10. Okay. Alright, and now it's the crew's turn. Can he manage to make it up to the... If he dashes, yes.
Ice this bitch.
Okay, so... They're all set up over there. It is going to take them some time because one of the people that's going to arm it had to dash, so he can't use his action to properly operate it. Let me find the ballistae here. Ship features ballista, blah blah blah. Since the ballistae are operated by 3 crew members, they can be fired once per turn. The ship is being attacked by something really terrifying. Ballista may require one of the heroes amongst the crew. Pythor can help these guys out. I mean, he's the god of battle, so we'll say between them, they managed to turn the ballistae towards it, and let's see, I need to roll... Where is it? Ballistae, crew members, blah, blah, blah. Here it is. Plus 6 to hit, d20 plus 6. Actually, we'll say plus 7. We'll count Pythor as, air quotes, hero. He's not, but he's a god, so I'm gonna let it count.
I just realized we let the drunk person fire a gun.
Yeah, no, it's fine. Don't worry about it.
Probably should have just let him get out close and personal.
Hey, dude, I thought this was America. Jeez.
Yeah. I thought this was America! Says Pythor, who has no idea what the fuck America even is.
Hell yeah.
That will hit. Right, so that would
Fuck
be
it up.
3d10's worth of damage.
Mm.
Oh, but they rolled miserably. That is
What?
a 5.
Crash.
So,
Doing great.
a couple of the crew's a little anxious. They just watched Martha die, and they're a bit of a panic, so they only seem to graze the Chimera over by the ram head. Lets out a bleeding... "Meh!" Actually, no. It screams. Because goats can do that. Ah!
Kill that one first.
Oh boy.
Oh, we've got to add that into quotes.
Just
Goats can stream because they can do that.
I need to set up a quote bot at some point. Because I feel like we'd have so many quotes from this and my other streams. I gotta talk to another streamer about that I know. But, Tarla, you're up.
Move 30 feet to here. In range. Yes, it is. Shotgun barrage. First one. 20
That'll hit.
or 7. Second one, because I have extra attack. 12?
That will not hit. Just
Bonus
barely, but it
action.
doesn't.
Bonus action, offhand chop run. God damn it.
12 will also not hit.
That's my turn.
Artavius.
Oh God. All right. We lost poor Martha, so.
It was your birthday.
I know. So upsetting. All right, so let's move up. I guess. I literally just did that and see where I put it. Here. Okay. And then I guess since I really don't want to dash necessarily. I mean, I could, but why?
Well, you don't want to be up close
I actually
and
have a
personal?
short bow,
Oh.
so I'm going to fire it.
All right.
How about a 17?
That'll do.
Sweet.
Nice.
3.
All right. Damage is
Nice.
damage.
Damage is damage. And then second attack, also short bow. Hiya! Probably gonna be a no, huh? That's definitely
Yeah.
Definitely.
No, you rolled low enough to
Definitely
hit
no.
still. No, I'm kidding.
Oh hell yeah! It's golf rules, right?
I've decided at this exact moment that we're doing inverse numbers, actually.
Amazing.
About to hit.
All low numbers hit. If you hit the number you don't hit.
All right, and I put the bow back in my back or whatever, and end my turn
Right.
in defense mode.
Do you play any magic or trap cards?
Nope, unfortunately no.
All right. Well,
That's what you think. A trap hole.
oh no! A
Like
hole appears
Toontown.
above
Oh
the.
god, I got weird.
Mirror force.
A hole appears up in the air underneath the Chimera, and it somehow falls down, even though it's flying.
Hell yeah.
Mirror force is just shield in this game.
It's true. Right, so he's gonna fly down to grab the charred remains of Martha in the lion's mouth.
No!
Ah, damn. Yeah, we're definitely
How?
getting that back.
Fucking dare you.
And then he's going to spend his movement
I can't
with a
believe
dash
you
to get the fuck out of here.
I can't
God
believe
damn it.
Meow.
Yeah, you're not getting that back.
you.
Martha!
You did this on purpose, Draco.
Literally the
Look,
worst.
he has a damage threshold where he decides to leave. You hit it a while
No,
ago.
the Martha bit.
The Martha thing. I mean, she was the closest target that you just so happened to notice.
She's like,
And you have to pick
yeah.
one of the most attractive women to get killed.
Look, fate has a funny way of working out sometimes.
Listen, if we didn't bring so much attention to her, maybe she wouldn't have died.
Son of a bitch.
Let me see. So, it would have had. If it dashes 120 feet of movement, it was 15 feet to go down. 120 minus 15. So it would have 105 feet of movement. So it's like right there.
Martha.
Oh, chat can't see it because it's all the way at the edge of the map. Hang on.
Mm-hmm.
Another line with great speed.
Indeed.
Let my creature grow.
Gross.
And that is it for the Chimera. Alu, what do?
Wait, sorry, I forgot that I was on mute.
Ah,
I will move closer. That was about here. And, where did it go now? Oh, dang it.
yeah, really far off the map. it's got one of your crew in its lion mouth right now.
Huh.
Oh.
How far are we from land?
So you're basically pulling up to the island. I realized I didn't roll its fire breath again. So, I mean, it's got one place to go. It's probably going to go back to its lair. And that's just something you figure out.
Let's fucking follow it.
I don't really have ranged spells readied today. So,
I look at Kaya. You having large ready?
Nope.
I also don't have any ranged attack spells that would make any sense without losing a weapon.
Alright, so that'll be it for now then?
Seems like it.
Kaya.
Get back to the wheel and shout at the crew. Let's keep pursuing it. I'm just gonna take control of the ship.
Alright. Andros.
Oh shit. Where's leaving?
I probably should have moved the other... I realized I probably should have moved the other crew members, because they would probably also be trying to get the other ballistae moving. That's on me. I'll just
They're all
move
just mourning
them
Martha.
off hands. Yeah, they're all really depressed. Poor Martha.
Good. Bonus action step of the wind, but I don't think that's enough to hit it.
I say just save it. We had to just chase it onto land.
Yeah, I got nothing.
You can go to there.
Actually,
Here. And...
Can any of the baby dragons carry us over there?
actually, let me even
No.
something. Nope. Okay.
I will not put Solaire into that danger.
Solaire can probably
Yeah,
take
Solaire
a Chimera on his own.
You can't carry any of us either.
He's just a baby, only like a week
Baby.
old.
She'll try and take another shot.
I'm just trying to imagine this tiny little baby dragon that's like barely like understands the world trying to carry like the heaviest out of the party.
Minus 18. Is looking
Yeah.
pretty rough, but yeah, even with disadvantage, the Lady of Coins got that shot. So now it's time for the ballista. So we'll get. She can man this one. Actually, she'll move like to here, I think. Then we'll have. Yeah, you have to dash, but you can make it. And you can just make it there. So this one over here won't fire in this round, but they're going to start preparing this one for another shot. So we'll count that as Pythor's turn as well while I roll the ballista shot to see if it makes it.
Look it up.
That is a 24. Surprise, surprise, that'll hit. For 14. It's looking real rough.
Get back here.
And Tarla, it is your turn.
How far is it from us?
Currently from your position. Whoops. It's like 165 feet away from you. But the ship is going to move closer toward it on Kaya's turn, and I'll move the Chimera back to represent you guys getting closer.
It'll move on its turn too.
Tarla
And yeah.
is going to move up 10, 15, 28, 25, 30. And then what is the range of this spell? Here's good. 90. So now it is. So right here, Tara is going to conjure elemental air.
Ah. Will it live to get to land? Well, let's find out. Right there or like right here?
Right there. It has a 90 flying speed. And Tara yells out to it, kill the chimera and bring it back.
They're gonna get its body. So
He didn't say get Martha.
He didn't. Or she didn't. Alright, so roll that attack.
To do it air elemental. It gets 2 slams attacks.
Come on and slam!
Oh.
A 10 will not
10.
hit.
21.
That'll do, however.
21.
I'm gonna have to move it onto the map so I can properly reduce. So, how does the air elemental kill the chimera?
Hell yeah.
You just see it uppercut it, and then hit on top of it.
You're not sure, but you hear a whooshing that sounds like, "Sure you can!" And, it grabs it as best it can, hovering it. Martha's body falls from its mouth as it goes slackjaw into the ocean. And, it brings back the chimera to the ship.
And Martha's fish food.
Yep. You have solved my chimera puzzle.
by beating the shit out of it.
Yeah.
Alright, now time to go save Martha.
Yeah, you can, sure enough, easily fish her out of the ocean.
I tell the air elemental to go grab her before she gets too deep.
Can it swim?
Can the air elemental swim, or...?
Yes.
It doesn't have a swim speed. And it's air, so... You guys do have rowboats that you could take out to get her that way. Or you could just, you know, move the ship past her and try to reach down. From, like, the underdecks where the oars come out. But that'd be, I feel, significantly harder than just taking a rowboat out to her.
Wait a minute, I'm stupid. Tara will call out to Versi.
Oh yeah, she is here. As are your twins.
What?
Yeah, they brought the kids on the ship.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I forgot.
Yeah, they're.
Yeah, I was wait.
I'm gonna
I
have
was
to get
waiting
these
until-
kids tokens.
But the kids are playing in the captain's quarter.
Sure.
That's where they've been.
Is that where Versailles is too, waiting for you, or...
Yes.
Okay, let me try.
I just let them have the room.
There she is.
Oh,
Right.
I forgot she's a nymph and she can go in the water and swim.
It's true, she could do that.
I could swim too.
Or, you know, you could use the rowboat that you guys have. Just a thought.
Someone get the rowboat. I'm gonna jump in after her.
Sploosh. Someone just grabs the rowboat, brings it down.
Yep. I'm diving down. bucket.
Oh, never mind.
Okay then.
I'd join you, but I think I'd break the boat.
Anyone?
Well, I mean, you're gonna have to get in the rowboat to go back on land.
Yeah, we still got the whole island's loot.
It's true.
We probably could have let the Chimera live enough so it can lead us back to the lair, but we had to find the hard way.
So, just for expediency's sake, eventually the crew gets the boat out, you swim, grab Martha, go back in, and you have Martha's charred remains on the ship. You are 100% certain she has passed on because there is no pulse. She is now pitch black from being burned alive. It's not great.
Kaya, can you save her?
Unfortunately, I cannot. Even with the Revivify. It would have to be within a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If only we had a way to gently repose the body. To you.
Only
That's
someone.
That's a really good paladin spell.
I was gonna say, if only someone
don't
was a
think I have
spore
it.
druid.
I definitely don't
I'll-
have that.
I was gonna say, look it up. It's actually a pretty good spell.
I'll have to grab that for next time. I definitely did not pick that.
Oh, it's fine. Just gonna do my best to give her a proper sailor's burial. Which ironically will mean
Putting her back in the
Dumping her back in the
dumping her
ocean.
back into the
Yeah.
ocean.
Damn, you fished her up just to dump her back out.
We have to lay the body to rest, unless she has a will and testament.
It's the principal, Draco.
Yeah. It's about respect.
Right, sure, of course.
Does she have a will that her body be returned back to her significant others or next of kin?
I'm gonna say no. She was a woman of the sea, you learn. She loved going out, and she didn't really have a lot of family. Unfortunately, there was her and her sister. One of the crew mentions that she would like, probably wants her sister to be notified, but they didn't really talk all that much. So, like, if you could ever shoot a message to her.
She's a
Yeah.
twin.
We'll just make a note. Very sadly, I'll, do whatever I have to do and lay her body to rest in the sea. As I assume we're pulling the ship closer to land so we can explore the island.
Yep. So,
Twin sister Athram.
yes, Athra. Above game, like, there's some repeating tokens because I had to make 100 NPCs and I grabbed, like, 2 of each race, 1 male, 1 female, so you probably have more people that look almost identical to Martha that are
Thank
working
God.
in your crew. But Martha...
It's okay, chat. We have a chance.
Martha
Thank
is
God.
truly dead. Down to Davy Jones or the equivalence locker.
It's Davy Jones. I don't care about the mythology. Davy Jones is canon in my head canon.
Alright, so you managed to make it to the island, and you'd wager that it's probably on the mountain somewhere. It's not a very large mountain. It's on the smaller side, and it takes some walking. You get the impression if it had the time to get into its lair, it probably would have eaten Martha there and been in a significantly better shape to fight you all again. Above game, there's even rules in here. If it gets back to its lair, it gets back to full health, and then you'd have to fight it again at full health.
We could have taken it.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like it could run away at that point. You almost killed it here.
Oh, does the body have to be intact,
As,
Myra? the chimera.
Yes.
As long as you
Oh, the
have
Chimera.
proof of the chimera's kill,
Okay.
I suppose
I'm
not. Like, if you
I'm
get...
carving this bitch.
Alright. Alright, what could you get from a 14?
Hey, Andros.
Hmm.
Wheel. That's a soft 20.
Okay, so soft 20. What are you trying to go for specifically when you're carving it up?
I could go for the dragon bits.
Alright, so you're carving up the dragon head and you manage to pull out what appears to be a sack of some kind, like an organ, and as you like squeeze it a little bit, you notice a fluid that almost ignites when you squeeze it. And you get the feeling like you could... This is probably how it breathes fire.
Did exactly what I wanted. Thank you.
No problem. I had a feeling that's what you were gunning for when you went for the dragon side.
Mm-hmm.
You also managed to get a few teeth along the way. And, some nice goat meat on one side. Because you got
Hey,
a
is the
pretty good roll.
Is the chimera a large creature?
It is indeed a large creature.
Gotcha.
And, you basically have its body. If you want to go back to Mytros immediately to bring it to them and say, hey, we killed this chimera to get the reward, that'd probably be the best way to do it. Otherwise, you'll have a rotting corpse on your ship for a while.
Yeah.
Probably not ideal.
Delicious.
Let's go get the money to where we can maybe get another baby dragon.
So, you eventually do find the chimera's cave in the mountains. There's a bunch of rotting crates, chests, small boats mingled with thousands of copper, silver, and gold pieces. In total, you now have 11,000 copper, 7,600 silver, 2,300 gold. There are 25 gems, worth 100 gold each, 3 gem-studded necklaces worth 500 gold each, 7 platinum rings worth 150 gold each. And I will copy that into general for the divvying of that up.
Yes.
Because that is a lot.
That's a lot of money.
Do I have... I think I do.
3 gem-studded necklaces.
You could probably do something with them.
Yeah, we could save the jewelry.
Gems worth. Is there a ruby in there? In that assortment of gems?
Let me see. Let's see, there's 25. Yeah, I'd say there's probably a ruby mixed in there, worth 100 GP.
I'll take one. I'll just take the ruby.
Oh, hey, I finally found the thing I was looking for. When you get back to Mytros, you could convert these into smaller denominations of coins. But if you did want to do that, there's a website I like to use for converting coins in D&D. And I'm going to post that in general, too. Very useful.
Alright, put it down in party notes. That's how much we get each.
Nice. Very nice.
Hell yeah.
Not including the gems because Andros could probably use them for his stuff.
Aw. Thank you.
And with that, my debt is repaid.
It's true. All it took was killing a chimera for it.
So, 25 gems.
Did I mention in the notes I gave you how much that bounty was, or just bounty? Because if
It was
not...
1,000.
Okay. So, I'd imagine then, from this point, y'all are gonna be heading right back to Mytros so you can trade this in for 1,000 gold.
Yes.
I need 200 more to be 5,000.
Okay, I would say then, just for the sake of ease, move yourselves to where you would be on the ship while in transit. Because you may or may not encounter something along the way. We'll have to see how that goes.
Okay.
Great.
No, don't go all the way back there.
And of course you'd get a long rest after this, because you're going to have to go through 2 days of travel.
And I will spend those 2 days working on the project.
Alright.
Hills.
Yeah, you work on it, and unfortunately you slip and you leave a massive scratch on a large portion of it that you're gonna have to spend some time buffing out.
Damn it. It could have been worse.
Can I help with mending?
You know what, I'll allow that. It is a scratch, so instead of having to put the work to buff it out, mending would probably fix it up.
Yay.
How do I do this?
Just touch it.
Okay, I touch. Fix.
That's what he said.
Thank you, Olive.
It's really depressing to convert copper into gold.
See, that is... Oh, nice. I rolled 69.
Hey, nice.
Nice.
So, do we have an easy day?
We'll see what you get here. This will be
Do we both
interesting.
get fucked?
Got a lot of
Get it?
silver pieces.
Get it? Do we both get fucked?
Yay.
We'll have to see. Let me
Do we have an
find-
easy day? Press theta to doubt.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say that forever now.
I like that.
Even though that's technically the wrong letter.
Yeah, but I mean, it is ancient Greek.
I mean, it's fine.
So while you're sailing, your ship manages to sail into some waters that are curiously transparent, and the white sand of the seabed is clearly visible. As you sail on, the sea grows shallower, and you notice what appears to be a dense coral forest. However, a closer look reveals that the colorful forest below you, your keel, is an undersea village of some kind. Merfolk wave up at your ship in welcome.
That's a bad thing, right?
Going to just pull some hairs out of my mane and put them in my ears.
No, they're just waving at you. Oh shoot, do I not have... Oh no, there she is.
History.
Okay.
What do I know about the merfolk?
Cancel. Okay.
Can I roll a spell, Draco?
Give me 1 second here. That's her in that form. I thought I wrote up a sheet for her, but I guess I didn't. Okay, so let me find the merfolk sheet. Merfolk. There we go. Found the merfolk sheet. Okay. Oh, it only gives me that information. Okay, so with a 20, there's lots of different stories about merfolk. Sometimes they are known to be friendly to passersby. Other times they lure sailors into their ships. There's a lot of conflicting stories, so it's not 100% clear which to nail down, or if it's just some are different than others, much like people.
If I use insight, can I figure out which group these are?
Sure. 11. They seem friendly enough.
Oh, great! I can't tell if that's a good thing or a bad thing because it's such a medium score.
Can I try rolling insight, Draco?
Sure.
Yes. I think I may know something about merfolk being a sailor. Nope.
They seem friendly enough.
Oh no.
Tarla, they seem like they're friendly enough.
25.
Okay. So, Andros, you can tell it seems that you haven't run aground, obviously, but it's shallow enough that this is a community of merfolk, and they're just, I don't know if happy to see you would be the right word, but interested, curious about your origins, and in fact, one manages to, swim up to your ship. Let me get her sheet. You see, this merfolk.
Whoa.
Ooh, pretty.
I forget where I found this. I think I just googled a merfolk and this is what I found.
It's like a lionfish. If it was red.
It looks like koi. No, wait. It looks like angler.
I don't think so. She doesn't have the little
shoot.
bobble.
That's why I say lionfish, because of the little spines.
Yes, yes, that's what I was thinking of. Sorry.
So, this one mermaid swims up to you and, "Hi, what are you doing around here? Where'd you come from? What's your purpose in this part of the ocean?" She's just really curious about you guys.
Adventuring. We're adventurers. We're heroes.
Oh, wow! Do you have any stories
We're heroes.
about what you've been doing?
He flashes back to him getting killed by the boar. None whatsoever.
Huh.
We could tell her one story. I know one that we can tell.
The Chimera.
Yep. We just came back from Chimera Island. We slew the beast.
Oh, wow! You guys should meet with my father, Highwind. He's the king of the merfolk here. Come on, this way.
I have a question for you first.
Breathe underwater.
Well,
I could do that.
it's shallow enough that you could.
Bucket.
I'll just stick my trunk up.
Who do you guys worship?
Oh, if you're wondering, we hate Sidon.
Good. Fuck shite on.
There we go.
Okay, cool.
These people are good in my book.
And he's willing to
Jump
help
into the
anyone
water.
who would oppose him specifically.
Well, that's kind of our goal.
You should definitely meet with my father.
Well, I don't mind.
Bucket
He
we
seems
ball.
nice enough. You cast that spell, so I'm just gonna
Yep.
jump in.
Yep. Taro jumps in.
I'll jump in and also have my trunk towards the surface of the water
Easy enough.
because I can.
Can't mastodons like hold their breath anyway?
But like, if you have a trunk that you could technically use as a snorkel, wouldn't you use it as a snorkel?
I mean, it's
you're
a
not
very
wrong.
fair point.
Sneeze.
Draco, can I do something silly?
What is it?
God, no.
I'm gonna roll acrobatics to see how well of a jump I do.
Oh, absolutely. Go for it. Yeah,
And-
you,
You know what? I'm gonna do the same thing.
So you go for a cannonball, and you, spin a bit, and your face smacks against the water.
Uh,
I'll do acrobatics to see how gracefully I'll land, so I'm not like completely destroying whatever is underneath me.
Andrew's just watching all this before he
I would just
So, I was gonna ask Tarla what she's doing, but let me get to Alu first. You belly flop. It hurts. A lot. You leave like an indentation in the ground where you jumped in.
does Alu just like stay on the surface of water for like 1 second and then sink from the belly flop?
Yeah.
Ooh. Alu, are you okay?
Wait, I need a bottle or something so I can be like do like bubble sounds. Like, are you okay?
Kaya?
Slowly
Oh.
float up.
Wait,
Okay.
Draco,
Yes.
for the lulz, can I take damage for it?
Oh, absolutely.
How much?
I'm gonna roll. Let's see, that was a pretty hard fall. I'm gonna roll a d6 for you.
Okay.
You take 4 damage.
It's like you fell on concrete.
Tyler will run towards the side of the ship, try to jump off. Her foot gets caught on the ledge, so she's just spinning out of control into the water.
Oh no!
Andros, Artavius, come in. The water's great.
Is that Artavius?
How deep's the water?
Probably like 10 feet deep. Or no, I said it was shallow, so let's see, your ship isn't getting moored, so actually, yeah, 10 feet sounds about right.
I'm not real. I'm not much of a swimmer. I'd rather not.
Kind of feel like the armor would kind of weigh you down.
Yeah, it's kind of one of those things where the last time I was forcefully thrown from a ship, I washed ashore without any of my friends, and I don't. I'll stay with the ship.
He kind of just gives you a pat on the shoulder. Yeah, don't need to explain.
Could I summon create food and water to create a mini platform?
Oh my god.
I mean, do you want the water walk, Artavius?
Water walking would be, yes, I could do that, I suppose.
Alright, gotta climb back on the ship so I'm within range. Water walk.
Ooh.
So now you can walk if you want to. Now if you excuse me,
You belly flop.
I just,
And you're gonna take
on top of Tyler.
2 damage. Oh, yeah, 2 damage. Or, actually, you rolled it, so you'll take the 3.
Why are they doing this?
Can I roll
Fun.
like athletics or something to climb down and like walk on the water
Yeah.
or something?
Actually, you don't have to roll. You can just climb down, no issue.
Sweet.
There's like a little
Yeah,
ladder you can climb down from.
Sweet. This is much better.
So,
I can pick up to 10 creatures for both
heck is
spells.
that?
So Solaire is with you as well. He can swim if he wants to. He
Cool.
can swim or walk if he wants to.
He can also
the heck?
fly. I mean, he can do what he wants.
Exactly.
What the heck is
He's
this?
free to do what he wants.
well, you can get to that. I mean, she's taking you to her father. And I needed a picture to show you because I didn't do that. I
Okay.
apparently didn't get a picture for it.
Yeah, what's this seductive,
Give it a moment. We'll get there.
Oh boy. Yeah, feel free to zoom in, guys.
Alright, but she eventually takes you to her father, who looks like this. My name is Highwind. I rule the lands here. Well, the seas here. What can I do for you?
I mean, we're kind of just passing through. To be fair.
Father, they're enemies of Sidon. Ah, I see why you brought them here then. I know the entire history of Sidon and Luther, and I'd be willing to give you any intel on them that you might not have. Plus, he breaks off some pieces of coral for each of you. And he explains that this coral can act as a spell of water breathing and heroism on anyone who swallows it. So it gives
More
you
heroism.
both. It gives you both the effect of water breathing and heroism at the same time.
Oh my god.
That's pretty good.
More heroism.
But
We'll be using this at the end.
Yeah, exactly.
well, hey, if you ever need to breathe underwater and don't want to use the spell, you could use this and have that spell and heroism at the same time.
Hey, there you go.
Olu, you can talk normal.
What?
We're all talking normal.
Dang it! I wanted it to be like through the nose somehow.
I guess we do have a replacement.
So let me start. Let's see. I've got a few myths I could feed you here. Which would you like to know about? I know of the legend of creation, how the lands have come to be the way they are, the birth of those titans, and the creations of the different Fey races, the war between the titans, before the arrival of the Dragon Lords. Or I could just begin from the beginning and work our way down, I suppose.
It works for me.
So there's going to be a lot of lore. Here we go. Actually,
We got time.
I might have given you the Legend of Creation before, because I think that one was from explaining what happened to Thylea becoming the continent and Kentamane guarding it. I believe when you saw the
Yeah,
hands for the first time, you've heard that one, so...
Yeah, so we know that one.
He begins with that, and it's very familiar. It's basically what you've heard. The birth of the Titans, however, I think is new to you, so we'll start there. In the beginning, the islands of Thylea were populated by only harmless plants and gentle animals. The flora and fauna, a reflection of the nurturing spirit of the mother goddess that sacrificed herself to create them. A virgin paradise. The forgotten land was kept safe from the perils and evils of the outside world by the giant Kentamane of the 100 Hands, Thylea's lover and protector, and together the two were content. But one day, the tree at the center of the islands, the transformed heart of the mother goddess herself, blossomed with 7 strange fruits, each the size of a boulder. They shimmered and pulsed with vibrant, shifting colors, almost as if alive. Seeing the tempting bounty sprouting from the branches, Kentamane reached from the ocean and plucked the fruit. His 50 heads gorged themselves on the succulent flesh, tearing and chewing until all that remained were 7 spike-covered pits, which he tossed into the ocean. Instead of sinking, the pits floated on the waves, bobbing up and down. Offended by their taunting presence, Kentamane seized each pit in a clenched fist and squeezed so hard that the spikes bit into his flesh and drew blood. Howling with rage, Kentamane slammed the pits down beneath the water, burying them deep beneath the muddy bottom of the ocean floor. But the next morning, the pits floated back up to the surface. Before Kentamane could seize them again, the pits burst open, and the children of Thylea and Kentamane sprang forth into existence. The 100-handed god stared in wonder at his offspring, 8 titans born from the fruit of Thylea's tree, fertilized by the blood of Kentamane himself. Each of the first 6 had incubated a single child, blessed with a different attribute drawn from one of their parents: strength, beauty, wisdom, craft, prophecy, and swiftness. As these 6 titans grew from children to adults, they became demigods, each representing the aspect of their parents they most embodied. However, on the 7th pit, 2 titans were born, Sidon and Lutheria, twin brother and sister. Sidon embodied his father's raging fury. As he grew to become as he grew, he became the god of time and the lord of storms. His sister, Lutheria, inherited her mother's stillness and calmness, but without Thylea's compassion or gentleness, she would eventually become the goddess of death and the lady of dreams. But all this was far in the future. Kentamane did not foresee what his offspring would one day become. He could not imagine the strife and the suffering the twins would bring to the peaceful islands. If he had known, he might have drowned them on the spot. But instead, he scooped up his children from the waves, including Sidon and Lutheria, and placed them gently at the base of the great heart tree, rising up from the center of the island, where Thylea could watch over them. Having deposited the children in the warm bosom of their mother, Kentamane returned to the sea and resumed his eternal vigil, bound by his sacred vow to keep Thylea, and now also their children, safe from the outside world. If anyone has thoughts or questions about that one, by all means. If not, I will jump into the next myth, the creation of the Fey races.
What happened to the other 6?
In due time. Would you like to know about the creation of the Fey races, or we could dive straight into what happened to the others? They are kind of related. For a time...
I say why not.
For a time, the 8 children of Thylea and Kentamane lived quiet and contented lives, sheltered on the island spawned from the body of their mother. But in time, contentment became loneliness. They were gods, but they had no purpose. Teleus, the god of crafting, firstborn of the siblings, gathered his younger brothers and sisters together and proposed they create races of mortal creatures to worship and revere them. Of all the Titans, only Sidon and Lutheria, his youngest siblings, refused. They were united by the powerful bond and did not feel the empty loneliness of their kin. The other Titans created centaurs, satyrs, and nymphs, who quickly spread to populate the islands. Next, they created the Cyclopses and the Gigans, great giants capable of moving earth and stone, to build massive temples in honor of Teleus and the others who had given them life. Sidon and Lutheria regarded these new mortal races with contempt. They became bitter and resentful, and isolated themselves on the last uninhabited island of Thylea, where their hatred festered. One day, Lutheria approached Teleus, claiming she and her twin had grown weary of their solitude. Offering praise and flattery, she urged him to create a new race, one greater than all the others, to dwell on her island. Weakened by his sister's adulation, Teleus did as he was bade, and the Myrmekis were born. By the way, the spelling of that I will quickly give you, if you are taking notes. I'm in the wrong section. It is in general. Myrmekis. An industrious, insect-like race with a shared hive-mind intelligence. The Myrmekis quickly spread out from their isolated home, overwhelming and conquering the native species on nearby islands. The other Titans condemned Teleus for creating such aggressive and dangerous creatures. Teleus, burning with parental pride, refused to act against his new children. It fell to Sidon, the god of storms, to halt the Myrmekis' advance. As they piled into their ships, he unleashed the fury of the sea, dashing their vessels to smithereens with howling winds, drowning them beneath the waves. Even Sidon could not halt their advance forever. The other Titans, fearful of the Myrmekis would continue to spread, begged their father for help. Moved by the fears of his children, Kentamane used his 100 hands to gather all the Myrmekis onto a single island. Calling on the strength of Thylea herself, he bound them there with powerful magic so they could never leave. As punishment for his foolishness and pride, Kentimane stripped Teleus of his power and gave it to Sidon. Using his older brother's former power against him, Sidon bound Teleus and presented him to his sister and now wife as a gift. Lotharia took no pity on her helpless elder brother. She blinded the mighty Titan and sewed his lips shut, so he could never tell the others the truth of his downfall. Then she bound his powers to her crystal scythe and forced him to wander eternally in the Nether Sea, dragging her throne ship across the waves, behind him by a great chain strapped to his neck. Seeing Teleus' fate, the other Titans were horrified. Together, they began plotting revenge against the twins, but Lotharia and Sidon were ready for them. For a time, the children of Thylea and Kentimane dwelled together in peace, but after Lotharia and Sidon enslaved their eldest brother for creating the Myrmekis, the remaining siblings decided upon revenge. Hergeron, you know what, I'm going to copy and paste that as well, because that's a hard one. Hergeron, and I realized I also didn't give you Teleus' name. Oops. Where are you? There you are. Talieus. Teleus. Crafting god before Vulcan. There we go. Anyway, back to the story. Hergeron, the second eldest brother and the god of strength and valor, challenged Sidon to a duel, brashly confident in his own abilities. But Sidon had absorbed much of the enslaved Teleus' power, and he easily bested his challenger. Sidon imprisoned the defeated Hergeron beneath a great tower, chaining him to so that the full weight of the building was forever pressed down on Hergeron's enormous neck and shoulders. The remaining 4 siblings, realizing Sidon had grown too powerful to challenge directly, decided to strike at Lotharia. In secret, they traveled to her island, but the goddess of death had set a trap for her kin. Through the ritual sacrifice of thousands of basilisks, she had created a great pool of poisonous blood at the heart of her domain. When the invaders set foot upon the island, they triggered wards of power that released the magic of the foul pool in a lethal burst, instantly turning the 3 of them to stone. Only Chalcia, the goddess of swiftness, was nimble enough to escape. Knowing the twins would come after her, Chalcia took her shelter beneath a massive volcano. There she could use her speed and quickness to survive in the labyrinth of tunnels and lava tubes. When Sidon learned of the failed attack against his sister wife, his fury knew no bounds. In a blind rage, he summoned a great storm to lash at the islands of Thylea, seeking to flood the chambers where Chalcia was hiding. The storm threatened to wash away Thylea itself, something that Kentimane would not allow. Kentimane had stayed neutral in the battles of his children, but once the safety of all Thylea became threatened, he was forced to intervene. Kentimane blunted the storms, and he forbade Sidon and Lotharia from destroying the volcano that sheltered their fugitive sister. Sidon was loath to let Chalcia escape retribution, but even he was not strong enough to defy the might of his father. Lotharia, cunning as ever, knew of another way to get revenge. Uniting their power, the power stolen from their fallen siblings, the twins reached deep into the foundation of Thylea. They shifted rock and stone, careful not to disturb the islands above as they sealed off the tunnels and chambers beneath the volcano one by one. Chalcia ran from their relentless work, driven ever deeper beneath the earth. In the end, the elusive goddess of swiftness found herself trapped in a tiny chamber at the very heart of the volcano itself. With every exit sealed, the walls slowly closed in tighter and tighter as burning lava oozed through the cracks and crevices on the floor and ceiling. Instead of crushing her, the Titans stopped at the last instant, entombing their sister for all eternity in a crypt of searing heat and noxious fumes. And that is what has happened to the other Titans. And there is Chalcia's name. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. Technically, I believe Tarla would know this story, but he could also tell you about the arrival of the Dragon Lords and what that meant for everything else. That would be the last thing he could tell you. Aside from that, that's where his stories would end. Would you like to hear about once the Dragon Lords came in and before the First War?
Yes.
All right. Last one. Their siblings gone, Sidon and Lutheria ruled supreme over the lands of Thylea, worshipped and honored by the Gigans, centaurs, nymphs, and other fae. Ages passed, and the dead Titans were forgotten by the children they had created. As far as history remembered, the Twin Titans were the authors of all. The only reason I and my people know is we were underneath the waves and safe from them and their schemes. But the remote continent birthed from their mother could not remain hidden forever. As the centuries passed, the so-called civilized races, humans, elves, dwarves, and their like, began to stumble across the islands at the far reaches of the Forgotten Sea. The first to arrive were refugees and castaways, survivors of ships gone astray. Half drowned, they crawled onto the island shores and carved out a meager existence among the native Fae races. Sidon ignored these newcomers. They were too weak and pathetic to acknowledge. Lutheria found something compelling in their nature. When the others came, the explorers and settlers, she stayed Sidon's fury, and allowed them to land safely so she could study these strange folk. As their numbers grew, the civilized races established small villages along the coasts. Bit by bit, they spread across the islands of Thylea, until their numbers brought them into conflict with the original inhabitants. At first, the civilized races suffered losses whenever they encountered the Fae folk. They had neither the strength nor the numbers to challenge the Gigans or the centaurs in battle. They lacked the power to resist the magic tricks and temptations of the nymphs, dryads, and satyrs. Everything changed with the arrival of the Dragon Lords, a band of heroes who fought astride great winged mounts. Their leader was Xander Horath, with his mighty silver dragon, Balmitria, and the second in command, Xander's chief rival, was Rhizon Phobos, who rode Balmetria's mate, a great bronze dragon. Joining them were Adonis Nerdagon, beautiful and vain, the brothers Telemach and Esther Arklander, ruthless and savage warriors, and several others who have since been forgotten. Each warrior was oath-sworn to a dragon, and together they were nigh unstoppable in battle. The arrival of these magnificent creatures stoked Lutheria's fascination with the newcomers. The dragons were unlike... Excuse me. The dragons were unlike anything found in Thylea. At his sister's urging, Sidon ignored the pleading of his worshippers to cleanse Thylea of the invaders. Under the leadership of the Dragon Lords, the civilized races entered an age of unprecedented expansion. Villages became towns, and towns grew into great walled cities. Encounters between the newcomers and the native races became more frequent and more violent. Now, the newcomers were winning. The native races were pushed back, retreating into the unexplored wilds. Still, out of respect for his sister wife's curiosity, Sidon held his fury in check, just waiting at an inevitable spark that would ignite the fires of all-out war. He did not have to wait long. I'm sure you're all familiar with the First War.
Yep.
I was there.
Ah. Are you, by chance, Tarla Horath?
She nods.
I see. Interesting. I know not how you've survived this long, but it's interesting to see you.
How's with Mercy?
Ah, I see. Kept you around this long, I guess. Well, that is all of the stories I have to tell. Iola, his daughter, chimes in. Can I accompany you? I'd love to go on an adventure immediately before she finishes. Out of the question. Listen. She's impetuous and young. She's not ready for an adventure such as yours. Please, just consider. Just no. Absolutely not. I forbid it.
Arlo looked her in the eyes. I don't think I can ever see your father again if something happens to you. I can't let you come with us.
Aww. I mean, I know magic. I could send animal messengers or entangle people. I'm a druid by trade. I can also... And you see before your eyes as she transforms into a dolphin. In front of you swims around for a little bit. And her father sighs again.
As much as it would be nice to have you accompany us, I think you should listen to your father.
Oh.
Maybe one day when you get a little bit more experienced with adventuring, you could join us.
Okay.
Don't worry. We'll be here before you know it.
I'll hold you to that. You notice her father just mouthing to you, thank you.
Kinda just gives him a nod.
Carlos is clenching her fist and holding back tears, and she's gonna slowly just walk away back to the ship.
See Andros kind of look at the mermaid girl, and she's just like, don't worry, you'll get strong before you know it.
I already feel strong, but I'll get stronger.
Exactly. That's the thing that you should strive for. Always be prepared. You never know what's gonna run into you.
I'll keep that in mind.
Also, she kind of looks at the father. Do you have any tips on swimming in lava?
He looks at you baffled for a second.
I didn't think so.
I'm afraid not, friend.
I didn't think so. Just gonna have to hope my friend here allows me to have that ability.
I wish you luck in whatever you need to swim in lava for. If you could find the volcano where Chelsea is, maybe you could see her tomb. I don't know if you'd be able to do anything about it, but if you do get that ability, perhaps you could find her.
No. Keep that in mind. I have some to worry about. But, your company has been great, and kind of look at the mermaid girl and listen to your father. He seems like he has a smart head on his shoulders, and you're very lucky to have him.
Okay, Are you a father? Sounds like something a dad would say.
No, just experience of wanting one.
Mm-hmm. She softens a bit at that.
Don't grow up too fast. That's my advice.
And with that, you all head back to the ship. And we make our way to Mytros. 2 more days pass. 41 more days until the oath ends. But this is pretty easy to sort out. You go to the castle with the chimera. A bunch of people have to drag it, but you manage to find the person who takes care of this sort of thing. Sure enough, you get 1,000 gold, and they take what's left of the carved up corpse.
Yeah.
And you're all now 1,000 gold richer.
Sweet.
Cool. Immediately spending all my money.
we could have kept it alive and gave it proper food.
We're not keeping this thing alive. We are the food, Alu.
You saw what it did to Martha.
That's because we didn't give food before Martha was involved.
Don't even bring up her name. It's still a sword subject.
So I said,
We could have saved Martha if we gave food.
I remember that one time.
When she did the thing.
So I said before that Alu is the mom friend, but now I'm starting to think she's the grandma friend. Look, you're nothing but skin and bones. Eat! Eat!
Eat, child, eat.
But
Eat.
but now we arrive at same question we had at the beginning of the stream. Where to?
Themis, right?
Which constellation was that again?
That was the twins.
Yeah, okay. I mean, unless anyone else has to go to another island. Their story thing.
I don't know which constellation has mine. I have an idea what it is now, but
It could be worth
You know.
attempting.
we can do the twins first, and then probably do the Geigen
Wait,
constellation.
I just realized something very important. That was your 3rd island, which means you get a level up.
Oh, yes.
Wait, we level up?
Yep. You would have
You know what
got
that means, Kaya.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Let's do it.
Alright. That's like,
Take an average.
Wait, you said level up?
Yes.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
And your fame also goes up by 1.
Hell yeah.
That means I get my level 1 in fighter.
best monk stuff in the game.
So what level are we all at?
7.
There it is.
So for everyone except for Alu, your fame is now at level 8. You were lionized as tragic hero of dramatic plays that are regularly performed at the amphitheaters in Astoria and Mytros. When you attend such a play, the audience demand that you stand up and bow for several rounds of applause afterward. Alu, you've been around long enough to, I think, be at fame level 1, if I remember.
No level up.
Fucking average of 0, what?
The fuck is going on?
Yeah, that can't be...
No.
For
Did
level 1?
You might have hit the character mancer for... Are you You are using the multi-class, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's weird.
I'm gonna get 70 points now.
It did this on the on Tuesday campaign when I did it.
So yeah, you're level 1. So it would be the average for fighter, which would be 6, right?
Nope. I believe so.
Yes.
So I think the roll 0 means that you've selected average, so it's just giving you a flat 6. At least that's what it looks like here.
Well, the average would probably be 5, like everything else.
It's for
there
fighter
you
6. It's a D10 hit die.
Okay.
I rolled a 1.
Alright.
I misclicked. I was
I think
trying
it's-
to go for average.
I think it's confused. Because it's saying 1 undefined with the roll. I've never tried to do multi-class in Roll20. So I'm not
I
100%.
usually do it manually.
I mean, it didn't do it. I done it on my other character sheet, and it did it. It did perfectly fine. How I'm doing the exact same way. So I don't know what's going on.
Weird. Roll20 must just be acting up. Well, I'm gonna just, for the sake of it, I'm gonna hit roll and see if that does anything. Well, that got you 6. And it did roll a d10. I just saw it roll on the screen. So what I did, instead of hitting the roll and average, there's a little arrow next to HP. If you click down, that says level 1, and then roll an average. And the average is indeed 6.
Okay.
So now that should be working properly, in theory.
Here, roll that. Okay, I'll take the 8.
Normally we just do 1, but since we had no idea what the fuck was going on there, I'll let it slide.
Oh, sweet. I can stop charm effects on myself.
Nice.
Draco, after stream, you're gonna have to give me a bunch of stat blocks.
Okay.
Did I
Yes,
do
I
this right?
I get-
Sorry.
No worries. Yeah, no, that looks like it's fine. It gave you the average. But yeah, just give me the shopping list and I'll begin getting that after. Because I got work early tomorrow. We're probably going to end the stream after you guys level up, now that we know you're heading to Themis.
I guess.
Nice.
Can I do one last thing before we end stream?
Oh, sure.
God, no.
Yeah, sorry, we hit our limit. You can't. Nothing doing.
Dang it.
Go ahead, I'm kidding.
Because I get the rare item. It doesn't matter what it's gonna be because it's gonna just get burned.
Yeah, I imagine you're basically going to grab the same thing that Artavius used.
Yep. And I'll walk up to Artavius. Can you help me out with this?
Oh, certainly. Absolutely, friend.
Alright.
Let's grab the oath for you.
Yeah, I pulled it up.
Perfect.
So So this will be happening around sunset. Have the nice cinematic view.
And since you're in Mytros, let me give you the Mytros music for the scene.
Can I just go to a store and convert all of my money
Yeah.
and be gold and platinum?
Oh, it's not playing. But, yeah, you can go to the bank. But let me find the music because it's not playing for whatever reason. Found it. Alright. Continue.
Alright. Because I know from the spell it has to be said in the Draconic language, but I do not know how to speak it, so you'll have to obviously have to repeat after you those words.
Certainly, friend. Certainly. Don't we all have the Crown of the Dragon Lords thing? Does it let you understand a Draconic, or does it let you speak it?
It just gives you the spells, it doesn't let you speak it.
I thought we had something that lets you. Oh wait, that's my shield. You'd have to attune to it too, wouldn't you? Be to use that. Okay.
Yeah.
But I'm just don't mind that if I butcher your language.
It's hopefully hopefully the spell will work, even if your accent's a little off, if you will.
And you can just read that in English because we don't have the Draconic language on hand for the actual word translation.
I do.
But it'll be implied that you are indeed speaking in Draconic.
Alright.
And so we'll do a little. I mean, you can just read it if you'd like, but essentially I'll be telling you what to say, and you can read out the incantation.
Alright. I cannot possess you, for you belong to yourself. I cannot command you, for you are a free creature. We shall serve each other in ways we both require. We will increase our wealth by righteous means. We will achieve happiness and harmony through knowledge. We will aid those of our blood to achieve their great destinies. We will avenge those of our blood, those who have done harm, those who have been harmed. I am blood of your blood, and bone of your bone, forever.
I rolled to see how many days it had to hatch, and it's exactly 1, so this works out perfectly. As you finish the incantation, the oath, the egg starts to shake in your hands, and out pops a small brass dragon baby. She tilts her head at you.
Kyle's just gonna reach your hands out to it and just pet it. Here's just a little ball of sunshine. I'm gonna call you Sunny.
She seems to like that name.
And Kai's just gonna look up to our tabbies with like the proudest face, like, we did it. Thank
Praise
you.
the sun indeed. Yes.
So Lair and
Congratulations, sister.
Got the biggest, dumbest smile on Kaya's face.
Sunny. And with that, I think that's a great place to end the episode.
Ooh.
Oh, and I should probably put that in your journal. And give you control.
I probably need.
There we go.
Clap, 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 clap.
So what would the Solar
tiny.
Sunny ship name be? Would it just be Sun? Because both of them
Oh,
are
God.
sun-based.
No shipping.
Sun Soul?
No shit. They're children.
Look, they'll eventually grow up.
They're
Eventually.
just siblings.
You people. Leave our kids alone.
She's so weak.
Baby dragon.
Leave Brittany alone. Can we be level 8 already?
Kunai with chain.
Kunai whip chain.
Chain. Hell yeah.
I need that ability improvement.
You know, for the longest time, I thought kunai with chain was kunai whip chain.
Oh, nice.
And I mean, it also sort of fits. But anyway, let's start going around the horn. Let's start with Hoshi. How's the session tonight?
Oh, I had fun this session. Everything went smoothly. Surprisingly. I thought we were gonna die when we went to Chimera, but apparently we beat his ass. Yeah. That's pretty much it for me.
All right, and Rodden, how'd you like tonight's session?
I'm doing pretty good. I got a baby.
Indeed.
It cost all my money, like babies normally do. But you know what? I'm happy.
Yeah, that's being a parent for you.
Congratulations.
Mm-hmm.
Man, now we got a mom team. We got a mom on the team. We got a dad on the team, and we got a grandma.
I just need to give Kaya the certified MILF hat.
Oh my god.
Carl already has that.
Nah, you're 14 now. Doesn't work.
I mean, you could wear it, but people would be confused as to why you're wearing it.
Also concerned.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you're not allowed to wear it.
Darla steals your hat while she still looks like she's 14. Give me that.
You made this choice.
I'm more of a milk than you.
I keep dreaming, buddy. But
What is this, an anime?
Next person.
Next person, yes. Than, how'd you like tonight's
Hi.
session?
I had fun. You know, I got to play a little bit of Big Brother Andros, a little bit with that merfolk. Still working on that module. Hopefully something will come out soon about that. But it's a lengthy process, like I said.
Gotcha. Well, looking forward to hearing about that when it's finally up.
Yep, and you'll see me probably tomorrow on Alex's Twitch stream.
Hell yeah.
You'll know me as the birds. They
Bird.
know what they did.
Birds.
They know what they did. We had it too good for too long.
Speaking of Alec, what do you have going on?
Oh my god, it's me. Hey, I'm Alek the Lost Knight. I stream and stuff. Though a lot less recently, but hopefully that'll change soon. This month I've had a huge project at work, so I've not streamed a lot, but starting next month I should be back to normal, which is awesome. But anyway, we are doing a collab tomorrow, 7 p.m. Central, with some friends, Than included, playing the Forest. And yeah. Also have a 24/7 live shuffle channel if you want to check that out. I'll drop a link in chat. But session was fun. Had a good time.
All right. And Yelling, what do you have going on?
I can tell what Alu has going on. He has more food on his brain.
Fantastic. Oh, you're right. He's Team Granddad. I'm sorry, I said Grandma, didn't I?
It's okay. He has a lot of food in his brain. But me, I have a lot of different projects that I'm working on. A lot of it, unfortunately, has to be off stream, which is why I haven't been able to stream often last week. So after the art raid train situation. But yeah, art raid train was really fun, I can say that.
Nice.
Probably gonna join that again whenever that comes along. For the time being, maybe more art streams. Maybe I'll finish the Pokemon fan art that I was making.
Maybe.
Maybe.
All right. And, of course, you've all already found me here. I stream on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. On Mondays, I'm going to be streaming with Deluna13 as we continue through our Pokemon Heart Gold Metalock, randomized Metalock. We are about to tackle the Olivine Gym, and then we're going to move on to the next one in Mahogany Town. And, I mean, there's something probably going to go on with that with, you know, an angry Gyarados or something. I don't know. It's probably not important. Tuesdays, you can catch Revelia. Boom. Myself, Hoshi, Milla Ninja, Deluna13, Shulkin Zombie 101, and Hey Mr. Rabbit as they travel through the Revelia. A lot's been going on in the Revelia. They're going to be heading off to the casino to play some games after playing some carnival games to get their tickets up. They are going to potentially be going after an artifact that could help them either beat Hecna or escape the Revelia. They'll have to decide what they do with it once they find out more and collect the said item.
And I made a zebra stupid.
You sure did. You made that zebra dumb as bricks. It tried to bite you. It definitely did, but you made it too stupid to function. On Wednesdays, I stream Twilight Princess. We're getting close to the end of Twilight Princess. I've got one more mirror shard to grab, and we're about to tackle that dungeon, the City in the Sky, with the Oko. Very weird place. There's a black dragon I gotta kill. That's a thing. Thursdays, you can catch more of this! Our heroes are heading off to the Amazons of Themis, where all sorts of fun things are going on.
I'm gonna shoot them all.
There better be more food.
Maybe.
Hopefully there's no snoo for you guys.
Why would you say such a thing? That's how I died, Tarla.
Andros already turned down the brothel. This will be no different.
Yeah.
Look, you're already a parent, so you're good.
Wait a minute. I have a few puns, don't I? I just realized there's
Probably.
How many puns do I have? Because, like, 2 just happened. I think there's some from a while ago, because I didn't read those, because that was when we were, like, just starting, I think. Well, let me see. No, I read those. Just 2.
Just only 2.
Okay. So, alright, and my Friday stream, which is also with Deluna13, we are going to be going through Kingdom Hearts 2. We gotta fight a bunch of Heartless, the Nobodies. A lot is going down in Hollow Bastion, and we're gonna try and help our friends. But before we decide who we're going to raid, how many tickles does it take to make an octopus laugh? 10 tickles.
Hey.
You know what the loudest pet you can get is? A trumpet.
Okay.
I like that one.
Alright, but with all that said and done, let's find someone to raid. I mentioned him a lot. Let's raid Deluna13. Right now he's grinding for our Heart Gold stream, so let's surprise him.
Fair enough.
What should our raid message be?
Rip Martha.
Rip Martha.
Yeah,
Martha.
it has to be. It has to be Martha.
Poor Martha.
Alas, that we
Also
didn't know her.
That's also the episode title.